everyone, it's been a while since my last YouTube video. It's been a month to be exact, but I'm glad to be back. A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to collaborate with Huion, and I finally had the chance to try out the huion kamvas 13 Gen 3. The tablet was a really good size, especially compared to the iPad I've been using, and the screen was really comfortable too. I was really excited for this, so it took me forever to decide on what I actually wanted to draw. I eventually decided to draw a few characters, show my drawing process because I get a lot of comments asking me for tutorials, and I've come to a conclusion that I'm not very good at that. So I think looking at my process would help. At least I hope that it would help. Anyway, even though my art style is a lot like anime and manga, I've never really consumed any of that media except for Pokemon, and I recently got very interested in Tomie by Junji Ito. So the day I drew this, I had just finished reading the manga and I made some good decisions because of that. My line work, for example, feels a lot more confident here, mostly because I've been filling up my sketchbook pages a lot these days. On another note, I started junk journaling, and it's funny because I've always been journaling, but I never thought about doing that until 2 months ago. I had a journal lying around and I, for some reason, started pasting my trash collection in it. Yes, I have a trash collection and it was very relaxing. It made me feel like I did something creative. to the art. In my sketchbooks, I do a lot of hatching for shading my art, and you can tell I got pretty comfortable using the huion canvas because I did that here too. For your art, I have a tip, a small advice, if you will, regardless of what kind of art you're making, and that is hope, because I feel like the thing with art is that you won't ever meet your expectations, because as you improve, your expectations evolve into something greater than what you are capable of, and that's always the case, and that is very, very tiring. But you should have hope, and you should believe in impossible things because they are very much possible with hope. Also, like my friends say, take breaks because that helps too. Anyway, I drew a pigeon. Do you guys like pigeons? Let me know in the comments. This is what the final thing looks like. Thank you to huion for this wonderful collaboration, and thank you to the world for watching this silly little video. Okay, bye.